Now, our first guest has one of the best jobs in the world. She eats for a living. A far cry from the rice and beans that she endured in the I'm a Celeb jungle. Now, the award-winning restaurant critic is taking on MasterChef, joining John Turode as one of the judges. So here to tell us more, please give a huge round of applause for Grace Dent.
Gosh, this is so exciting.
Do you know what? I am very excited about having you on the show. And I know I said this to you earlier, but when you were announced as the new presenter of MasterChef, I was really excited for you.
Thank you
because I've enjoyed, you know, reading your work for so long. It just seemed obvious that you'd do this show.
Isn't it your dream job as well?
It's been my dream job since I was a little girl.
Really?
And I've had my eye on that prize, wanting it. But you never think that you're going to get chosen. You know, when I felt that there might be some movement and there might be a role, you know, I wanted it, and I put the feelers out, but I wasn't going to believe it until I was literally standing there, smiling at scallops, with the dress on, with the bra on, with everything, looking at, you know, the high heels. So, no, it's a dream come true. I am so happy.
Where did that come from that you didn't think? Because, you know, you've got the accolades behind you of all that you've done and, you know, all that your knowledge. Yeah. Why? Was that more of a imposter syndrome or just, you know, what was it that made you feel like you could
is... loose women always go to the big questions,
well,
don't they? Yeah,
that's what we're here for.
I'm a realist. I don't always think that just because somebody is maybe the best person for the job, they're going to get the job, especially not in our industry. I think that sometimes you just got to gird yourself sometimes with disappointment, but I didn't. You know, I got the call. I was coming out the chemist in East London, and I got a call, and they said, it's going to be you. And sorry, no, honestly, I did. I had a little cry. Do you know why I had a cry? Sorry, this is getting deep very quickly. Because both of my parents are gone, and I know that this is a job they would understand.
Yeah.
All the other jobs we have, you know, you end up ringing up and going, oh, I've got this, and they go, love, I think it's good. I've no idea what you're talking about. But with MasterChef, my mother especially would have been really happy.
Because it's not as though you sort of grew up in a media family at all. You've been really honest about, you know, your humble beginnings. I think that's probably what makes you so great at the work that you do now. And also, you know, that must make you feel quite mindful about money and jobs and freelancing and all those things.
Absolutely.
And you've been working alongside a bank for also talking about managing money.
Yeah, I mean, I've been working alongside Zopa Bank talking about managing money because money, you know, as a working class person, I still call myself that. I don't think you can ever jump the fence, really. You know, I like money. You know, I like how it feels when it goes into my account and I can put the electricity on and things like that. And my attitude to money has always been, we're talking about risk. I don't take risks. I put it all into an account and I look at it and I keep it and then I give it all to the tax man. Let's be honest, it's all going there. But no, I think that what makes me laugh is that it doesn't matter, even when I do get jobs where nice chunks of money come in, I always think, but this isn't forever, you know? And I could be at the Ritz at 10 o'clock at night, you know, reviewing one of those meals that comes and it's, you know, 15 little courses, each one smaller and stupider than the next. And it's like little kind of foams and jus and things like that on a plate. And then the next morning I'll be in like in a budget supermarket. I like a buy one get one free.
Mix it up.
I like that middle aisle where you go in and I won't name the name of the supermarket, but you know when you
we
go
all
in,
know the name.
We all know it.
With the yellow stickers on it.
I love a yellow sticker. I love it. Do you look over the shoulder of the person that's got the yellow sticker good?
Yes, I'm there, waiting behind him. Literally.
Yeah, love it, love it.
But how do you look after your money and make sure you don't spend it all at once?
As I'm saying, I've always been very risk averse. I put it into an account and I try to spend, like, at any point, people are going to decide I'm not allowed to be on television anymore.
You have to be cautious.
You know, I'm just realistic.
But then, when you went into I'm a Celeb, what was really lovely, I think, for an audience was they got to know you a little bit. I know you went in for a huge amount of time, but what we got to know a bit more of you. Did you enjoy that experience?
Look, again, talking about risk. Really glad I did it. I would know. You did the building. Did you go out the side of the...
Yeah.
So you bungee jumped?
Yeah.
There's a picture. Oh, look how I'm having a good time there, you can tell.
In the days you were in there.
You look really happy at that point.
I was really enjoying that part. I went out the side of the skyscraper and went down and went onto the flagpole.
Yeah.
And then crawled out.
But who was your best friend in there? That really surprised me.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've heard of Nigel Farage, but we did. We did. Look, there we are together.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Didn't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what we're talking about. We're either talking about military history, Tudor history. He's
Sounds like a right laugh.
Exactly. That's why none of it got on telly.
I'm not surprised.
That's why people say, "Gosh, you were so quiet in the jungle." And I'm like, I'm never quiet. But I do honestly think that they would look at my footage with Nigel and think, absolutely none of that can be played, because it was just us exactly talking about. We both like nature, and we both. He's quite funny. He's funny. He slept here and I slept here, and our heads were about a foot apart. I know, I can feel the...
I'm coping with that image.
A considerable amount of pushback from the audience here.
We will take that image with us when we watch you on MasterChef. Grace, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you.